It's personal, and it's really personal. I'm Gabriel Miramontes, part of the first round fantasy team, and today I'm here talking. I'm pleading with you, the listeners, the few, the dedicated, those who are out there that are committed to the cause, the champion, the former champion, last year's champion. I am currently sitting at 0-3 in our 10-year running PPR 10-man fantasy football league, and I need your help. I do not want to be 0-4, and I am stressing out. I am taking on the top dog this week, number one in the league, currently at 2-1. You might know him as Jacob Bartley, another member of the First Round Fantasy podcast. And we're just going to get right into it. I'm showing you the matchup right now. It's up on the screen if you can see it. There I am, 0-3 to start the year, not looking pretty. A number of things have not gone my way, but I am trying to avoid the 0-4 start. Let's look at the matchup here. We had a few guys go on Thursday night. I was a little not too happy with Marvin Jones Jr.'s production, especially after DJ Chark went out with that ankle injury earlier in the game, but he only ended up with 5 fantasy points. On the other side of the ball, Jacob had Jamar Chase going, and he came up with 14 fantasy points, essentially when you round up, but 13.7 in fantasy point production. Looking at the quarterback position, I'm rolling with Dak Prescott. I'm excited for this matchup. A lot of people have been talking about how the Carolina Panthers defense has been incredibly good so far this year. They've also faced incredibly poor competition. I expect Dak Prescott to be the first QB they face that's going to light them up. And because of that, I have CeeDee Lamb also in my lineup. So I love that stack this week. Jacob has Justin Herbert. We'll see how he does. Are the Raiders the real deal? I'm a little biased there. I'd like to think they are, but I want to hear your thoughts as well. As far as receivers go, we already talked about Jamar Chase and Marvin Jones. Devontae Adams, he's the greatest, and he continues to be the greatest. He should be this week against that Pittsburgh defense that doesn't look as good as they have been in the years past. Jacob has Adam Thielen going. Every single week this man catches a touchdown. So I don't know, but I do expect Devontae Adams to outproduce him this week. So let's move on to the running back position. We're going to keep on going here. I have Jonathan Taylor. So many people are calling for the breakout. Can it happen? I think it does this week against Miami in Miami. Nick Chubb and DeAndre Swift on the other side, two guys that have been steady in terms of fantasy production over the last 3 weeks. I expect to see them to keep it going. I made a trade. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. Traded for Darrell Henderson, and I sent away Myles Gaskin and Trey Sermon. Was I too impulsive? Did I do it too quick? Should have waited to see what Trey Sermon would have become, to see what Myles Gaskin may have become? I don't know. I do like that Henderson had a great 2 weeks to start off the year before he got knocked out with injury. He's back this week against Arizona. I predict that he will get some volume. Hopefully it's not a timeshare. So let me know what you think about that trade down in the comments. And then it gets a little crazy, guys. I got Waddle, the rookie. So many targets last week and only 58 yards. I expect those targets to still be there, and I expect those yards to take quite a bit of an uptick. So hopefully he can produce. But Cooper Kupp and David Montgomery for Jacob, two guys that have been pretty stout. Cooper Kupp, obviously the number one wide receiver on the year. That's tough. I have CeeDee Lamb, as I formerly mentioned. And when you look at the tight end position, Travis Kelce, Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas for me, Travis Kelce, number one tight end for Jacob. So I can already see it. I sense it in my bones. It's not looking too good. Currently, Yahoo Projections has Jacob as the 60% favorite. Live projections as of right now, 168 to 152, with me, the underdog, losing. I should say the champion losing. Let me show the bench here. Not too comfortable in starting Zach Moss, Chris Claypool out with injury, Hines, Michelle, Lance, Osborne, Fuller, Judy, obviously on the IR. I don't really see any specific start-sit decisions there, but just let me know, guys. Pick the spread. Who's going to win? If you want to take a shot and call me out, I do go in for it. Let me hear it down in the comments. Let me know why. What's wrong with my team? What moves can I make? I love to hear from you guys, the viewers, the dedicated few. Please let me know. And as always, please feel free to like and subscribe. I promise you, you subscribe, you're guaranteed a fantasy win this week, and I mean it. But other than that, let me hear them down in the comments. I want to hear about that Darnell Henderson trade. I always pronounce his name wrong, so I just say Henderson. Let me hear about the Henderson trade. Did I make the move too soon? What do you think about these specific matchups? Is there light at the end of the tunnel? Can I come back from this? Will I go 0-4? I want to hear it all. I want to hear your input. Thank you so much for listening, and good luck to all of you as we head in to Sunday football and a great day for fantasy. Have a good night. Peace.